Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So in today's video, you are going to learn more about how you can actually create content that is around your personal branding. You are going to find out the methods in this video. Yes, I know, right? We have been the person who actually create the content all the time, whether it's in your written content as well as in your live video as well. But then how can you make it so consistently so that it revolves around your personal branding that you've built so far? So this is a method that I just newly learned. It is about 3x3 methods. It's actually 3x3 or 3x3 method. So what does this 3x3 method talk about? So the first tree, right, it's talking about the content pillars. The content pillars meaning your contents will revolve around what kind of direction. Like for example, myself, I always share about entrepreneurship. It's my journey of building my businesses as well as you observe my Facebook Live, I'm improving daily and I'm also learning new stuff daily that I can't wait to share more with you guys. And sometimes I also share about my wins, and sometimes of course there is always failure as well. I will also share about my loss and how we actually get back up. So entrepreneurship is always one of the journey I would love to share. And the second one is actually productivity. I love to read self-help book a lot. Like seriously, I have so many different self-help book at my home, and then the first section that I always go to the bookstore is always self-help and productivity sections, right? So that's why I really love and enjoy sharing this, not only in the tips and tricks that I learned as well as in the software that can help me to stay productive and efficient all the time. So productivity is also another area that I always talk about. How about the third one? The third one is always revolve about to me, it's actually the pillars of a business, which is marketing and how to close deal faster. I realized that marketing is a very big topic where it involves whether it's in the communication, copywriting, how you structure the marketing channel, and how you launch a specific product too. Like how do you actually close a deal faster? Like all my contents is actually revolve around these 3 contents pillars. Okay, how about the next one? This is the first 3, right? What about the other 3? The other 3 will revolve about the values that you want to convey. Alright, remember, branding is about what people perceive you as, right? So if let's say you have a brand and then if let's say that's what you think you have been doing yourself, you have to always ask others what they think about your brand. Your branding as a person. Like this is always what I receive from other people talking, mentioning about me, right? When they describe me, right, they will say June is a very bubbly and she's a very energetic and very friendly as well. So that's why, because this is one of the value that I always want to convey. I want to be me myself. That's why I put a lot of soft toys. So to me, I felt like this is a differentiating factor, unique selling proposition of me compared to others, because in order to stand out, there must be a unique thing about me, right? Instead of just being an Asian lady. Okay, so that's why for me, right, I always want to be seen as fun, bubbly, as well as energetic. And that is the reason why that I've been conveying this message, not only in my written contents, in my writing style, as well as in the Facebook Live that I've been doing. That's why I'll include a lot of soft toys inside to actually have this character stand out. So the second one is that I always want to be honest with the software and honest with the journey I'm in. So for me, if let's say I've been through a journey that I don't feel like it is a nice place I'm in, I'll actually share about it. Or if let's say I've been using a software, I dive in a course which I personally think that is not really good for me, at least, I'll also share about it. For me, I think that we have to be honest with the journey, not only be honest with the journey, also be honest with the things that we use. So most of the time that if let's say you see my contents, right, you will actually see all this fun, energetic, as well as you'll see me telling about course that I invested, but then I kind of think that I wasted my money. So things like that, alright? I do not recommend stuff that I don't personally use. If let's say I do, I will just do a very disclaimer in the beginning or at the end of the video. And the third one that I always want to convey is flexibility, versatile, as well as you learn as you go. Okay, what do I mean by versatile and flexibility? Because if let's say you have been like watching my journey, right, how I started this online coaching business as well as affiliate business at the same time is because of the lockdown of my country due to the COVID-19, the coronavirus. So I was true bored at home. I was like, I should find something to do. And because I start to learn that we should start producing contents. We should start publishing consistently. So that's why I was bored at home. I want to test this theory out. And that's how get me started all this, and I really enjoy it and love it. So that's why but then in my work, right, in my you know, before the COVID-19, the lockdown and everything, what am I doing is actually more like a corporate kind of job. Having a IT company is like a startup company where we actually serve lawyers. So that is another part of me. But whenever I'm in that business, right, how people perceive me need to be different. Of course, I can't show soft toy in front of lawyers, right? So that's why to me, I realized that I have this talent. I'm being very versatile and flexible, which I'm alright, because this is how the journey goes. And I have another e-commerce business which I'm going to sunset it in the future, because for me personally, e-commerce, I'm doing trading kind of business. It's not like I have my own, you know, I manufactured my own accessory. So what I did is that I import jewelry and accessories, and then I trade it and resell. Okay, but then to me personally, we are competing. We are in such a world that e-commerce is so easy to start with. And this business, I've been doing it for about 10+ years. I started doing it when I was, how old am I? Like about 20? When I was in college, it was my side business, and then I grow it all the while until now. But then I want to move on to another journey of my life. I felt like I have so much to share than just to focus on e-commerce. That's why e-commerce business I'm going to sunset. But then in that e-commerce business, right, I have to be another personality which is fun, versatile, as energetic as right now. So it's very interesting to see. Even myself, I'm looking at my own journey. It's very interesting to see. So that's why being versatile and flexible in terms of the approach, in terms of how I actually teach people stuff, that is also conveyed in my personal value as well. So if let's say you see the content, we have 3x3. So you can also think about, how about yourself? I understand that if let's say you're starting out, or you've been studying for a little while, you do not get any results, you're kind of confused that you do not know, June, but then I do not know what kind of values I want to convey. It is perfectly alright. I don't even know what kind of values I want to convey without starting my first live. I didn't know what kind of branding I want people to perceive me until I get to the 100 episodes, and then hearing the feedback of others say, June, you're a very bubbly and friendly person. June, you're very helpful. Does it make sense? So the key thing is, you don't necessarily have to know all the things in order to get started. You just need to get started, and then along the way, you will learn more about it. So right now, back to you. Here's your homework for today, right? What is your 3x3? Decide 3 content pillars that you want to share in all the contents that you have, whether in your social media or any place, right? And then decide 3 values that you want others to describe you. You want others to perceive you as. Okay, so I hope that you find these, you find values in this video. And of course, not forgetting to join my Facebook group. It's called Amazing Story. Go to www.amazingstory.co, as well as remember to get my book in order to know how you can actually get more leads, more clients, and more sales for your business. All right, so you can get it at Client Magnet Machine Blueprint. I'm going to put the link down below. So basically, organic attraction marketing is one of the way that I use throughout this 5 months and 6 months of business that I'm in. It is working. Attraction marketing, you can use it in order to attract people, and it brings organic traffic because you don't have to invest in any ad spend. So that's why we actually compile all the strategies and tactics that you can also do the same without investing in any ad spend. You can even get more clients as well. So I'm going to put a link of Client Magnet Machine down below so that you can actually check it out. Okay, so and then lastly, please remember to subscribe my YouTube channel, and if let's say there are certain things that you wish to get help, feel free to personal message me. I'm more than happy to hear from you. So that's all for today. I look forward to see you guys tomorrow then. Bye!